Kylian Mbappe to be put behind bars for 10 years? The Real Madrid and French national team star has been facing severe charges, and now he has a real chance of being imprisoned. But what the hell is going on? What crimes has Mbappe allegedly committed, and how bad things really are? In this episode, we'll take a look at all the facts we know so far. The Swedish media are bombarding us with loud headlines claiming that Kylian Mbappe could be involved in forcefully coercing a girl into an intimate relationship. The incident allegedly occurred at the Bank Hotel in the center of Stockholm. The French newspaper Le Parisien is already reporting the full chronology of events. Mbappe and his friends, including his former PSG teammate Nordi Mukiele, arrived in the Swedish capital on a private jet on October 9th. That evening, Kylian and his company visited the Chez Jolie restaurant and the V nightclub, which is considered the heart of Stockholm's nightlife. Mbappe rented private rooms there to throw a flamboyant party. Even though the footballer drove up to the place wearing a mask, went through a special entrance, and tried his best to remain unnoticed, he was still spotted by other people. French media outlets stated that the party organized by Kylian was attended by 20 to 30 people, mostly young Swedish girls. At the club's entrance, all guests were asked to leave their phones in special envelopes to ensure complete confidentiality of the event. According to the sources who leaked Mbappe's party, it lasted 2 nights and went off without a hitch. However, at the same time, a photo from the phone of an eyewitness is already circulating online. The blurry shot apparently shows Mbappe, who might have been drunk at the time. After celebrations, Mbappe, accompanied by a young girl, went to spend the night at the Bank Hotel, where rooms cost from $500 to $1,100 per night. Kylian reportedly rented a room there, where the couple had an intimate relationship later. On October 11th, Mbappe flew to Corsica. On October 12th, it became known that a woman had sought medical attention at a hospital's rape victim support unit. She claimed that Mbappe was the person at fault. On Monday, October 14th, the Stockholm prosecutor's office launched an investigation and police raided the Bank Hotel at which Mbappe and his friends were staying and where the crime may have taken place. The Swedish newspaper Aftonbladet wrote, "The alleged victim's clothes were seized for DNA analysis. The Expressen tabloid informs that her pair of underwear, black trousers, and a black top were taken for further examination. As of this moment, the trial has begun and Mbappe has been added to the list of suspects. If law enforcement establishes a link between Kylian and the victim, he will face from 3 to 10 years in prison." The Real Madrid ace, of course, was quick to react to the matter, calling all the reports regarding him forcing the girl to get intimate with him fake on his X page. Moreover, Mbappe connected the publication of controversial articles on these dates to a court hearing between him and his former team, Paris Saint-Germain. The subject of the dispute between the footballer and the club is 55 million euros. Mbappe demands this amount from the Parisians as unpaid salary and bonuses, which are blocked in retaliation for his departure to Los Blancos. The PSG board was outraged by Mbappe's move. L'Equipe, citing sources in the Paris team, revealed how shocked they were by Kylian's statement. "Honestly, it's a shame. We will ignore it and keep our class," the Parc de France officials replied. On October 15th, French journalist Romain Molina increased the conflict's heat. In a video on his YouTube channel, he accused Mbappe of having a drinking problem stemming from a mental health issue. The worst thing about this story is that you have a footballer who is mentally ill. Everyone around him will say so. When someone starts, shall we say, partying too much and drinking a certain amount of alcohol, it's rarely a good sign. Neymar was the same, thinks Molina. After such blatant insults, the remaining boundaries have been erased. A great war is about to begin between Mbappe and PSG in tandem with the French media. Kylian is willing to go to the end of the line to defend his own name. Amidst all the recent accusations, making Mbappe's reputation a target of the cancel culture has become a #1 priority. That's why on Wednesday, October 16th, the footballer instructed his lawyers to file a defamation lawsuit, with his lawyer Marie-Alex Canu-Bernard giving explanations on the main evening news program on French TV channel TF1. Kylian Mbappe is never alone. He is never put in a position where he ends up in a situation that would lead to him taking a risk. As a result, that completely rules out any possibility of reprehensible actions on his part. I can tell you that with absolute certainty. Still, the statements made by Mbappe's lawyer raised some serious doubts. RMC Sport journalists found out that when the footballer was on vacation in Stockholm, he was hardly being followed since Mbappe's bodyguard was on vacation. Instead, the place of Kylian's bodyguard was taken on by another agent who usually monitors the safety of his young brother, Ethan Mbappe. According to the source, in the presence of the substitute bodyguard, Kylian had more freedom than usual, which was very useful to him. RMC points out that back in 2022, Kylian even said goodbye to one of his former bodyguards as he considered him to be too tough. MBAPPE replaced him with a new, more attentive, but much less experienced and less influential person who would not control every step he took. So, who is telling the truth here? Is MBAPPE's entourage as watchful as they claim to be? Among other things, Kylian's lawyer assures us that MBAPPE will be happy to prove his innocence through the CCTV footage taken from the Stockholm hotel, which were supposed to record everything that happened in the room between him and the accuser. Since nothing happened and there are 10,000 cameras in a hotel, the more the better. As we have seen in other recent stories of athletes abroad, thanks to the cameras and corridors of the hotels, we can know exactly what happened or didn't happen, assures Marie-Alix Canu-Bernard. The world's reactions to what is happening around MBAPPE are mixed, though Real Madrid are definitely supporting their representative. In a Relevo article, a source from the Madrid side characterized the allegations against Kylian as the biggest fake in the history of sport. At the Santiago Bernabeu, there is no doubt this is all PSG's dirty games, which must be put to an end as soon as possible. Guys, what do you think? Is MBAPPE actually guilty, or is it all just a case of a huge slander? Share your thoughts in the comments down below and check out the recommended videos. Thank you for your attention. Bye!